Welcome. This video is brought to you by your destiny, by your guides. This is not random. There's a part of you that you felt you lost. Maybe it could have been lost from a person, from a job. Maybe it could have been lost by time, just things over time. We're going to be asking the questions. What happened? What is the mistake that happened here that caused this loss? Maybe from someone else or from you. Or getting, how do you move forward? So tell us about the situation, spirits. Everything in your life, I'm getting someone watching now, you're feeling nothing's working. Whatever you're trying, it's failing. It could be a relationship, job, could be something financially. I'm getting that it is not working. No matter how hard you try to salvage it, that you try to fix it, it's not moving, it's not budging. Could be something spiritual or with your health. And I'm feeling that that answer is with the hangman. You are the thing that's changing. When nothing is moving, you're the one moving. I'm seeing you moving through various states, emotions. I'm seeing volatility in the emotions and the thoughts. And I'm getting there's a call to meditate. You're going to spend 15, 30 minutes. If you don't know how to meditate, just breathe in. So, out breath, hum. And sit by a tree, make friends with a tree, meditate. Let your thoughts calm, let your nervous system calm. I'm getting that the situation I'm seeing, possibly some journaling, you're going to be able to go and discover yourself. What happened also, this person might have come in, you had such an attraction to them, you were so enticed, but they left you with nothing. So you lost part of yourself. You invested in them, and it just left. It just disappeared. Those plans dashed. It's very unsettling. It's very sad when that happens. And so this causes a lot of confusion. It causes a lot of chaos in the mind. So we're getting that with this chaos of the mind, there's a level of confusion, of overwhelmed. Like, what am I doing now? Maybe this person was supporting you, and now you have to fend for yourself, and you have like twice as much load. Maybe you were in an apartment situation, and now you have to pay for it yourself. And we have this bee here, this kind of wasp or bee type thing. Oh, it's a bee. Those are the messengers of the gods coming through. So we're getting messages from the spirits now. Okay. So I'm getting that the mistake was made with too much fire. You let one of the passions, maybe anger, maybe lust, maybe something drive you to where you completely forgot who you are. You forgot where you're going. You forgot why you're here. You lost yourself. You stopped doing routines that were really important to you. This is your reminder to pick those up. Maybe you were doing yoga every day and then you stopped. Maybe you were going on a run every day and you stopped. Don't stop with the things that are important to you. What is life for if it's not for the things that are important for you? Make time with that friend. Make that call. Do that thing you've always wanted to do. Don't put it off and make it your routine. Do whatever you have to do to make it happen. Okay, this is your sign from the spirits to take your wand, take your passion, take your fire, and invest it in what's important to you. Don't let these distractions, eliminate them. This is self-care, self-love. Get fiery. Okay. We're going to look at the stones, 3,000-year-old symbols from the ancient world, the divination stones. Tell us about this situation, this lost part of yourself. What did they lose? What part of themselves did they lose? Where the first symbol is the untying of a knot, which is kind of like losing something, get unattached to something, and we get communication. You lost your voice. This situation, you felt your voice was taken from you. I'm getting maybe in a career, they shut down your voice. No, you're not allowed to speak anymore. You're not allowed to do this anymore. I'm getting it could have been a relationship that you didn't feel like your voice was heard. They weren't listening to you. They were talking over you, and you felt like you learned to just submit. No, stop. Rise up. Heal that witch wound. which is many of us from our past lives were witches that were silenced, that were burned at the stake, or religious or whatever, and we were silenced. And now in the age of Aquarius, where information is widespread, we're able to rekindle our voice and speak. And so develop that. I want you to practice. You might be really afraid of speaking, but start to chant the chakras. Start to find a speaking opportunity, open mic in your area, or start one in your area, and begin to face your fears and act on them and reclaim your voice. And especially in relationships, communication is everything, is key. If you're an avoidant person and you have to get away, simply tell them, I need to get away. I need time, I have difficulties from traumas, from this. I need space. We can talk in 1 to 2 days from now, but give the other person reassurance so they're not hurting or in pain. Please, or if you're the other way around, if you need to, if you're saying too much, I want you to sit with yourself and think and rest before you speak, and better things will come out. So reclaim your voice. Look up the voice chakra, the throat chakra. Look up the note and start chanting the exact seed syllable for that, and watch as your throat chakra starts to open. You can also do yoga related to the throat chakra, as well as there's herbs too, and start to engage with that. I want you to get a manifestation journal. I want you to feel into what you would like to use your voice in. Maybe it's singing, maybe it's writing, but your voice is very important. Don't let it go to waste. And don't say, oh, it's not important. No, if you are sad about your voice, it's obviously important to you, and you need to put energy towards it. I'm not saying you'll be the most famous person in the world, but it will make a difference. We all impact we impact each other. We're going to be looking at the Sunstone runes. Tell us about how they're going to solve this thing with their voice, with their lost self. Okay. We had 3 runes come out. So we have the first one here. It's called Kanaz. It's the torch, it's the inspiration, the target. I'm getting Alga's patronage, security, blessing. So we have the blessing, the strength coming through, a channel of dialogue. We're getting protection here, so being able to protect your fire and your inspiration. And we're getting that you need to do those things if you're not. So this situation, how you're going to solve it is also related to Nartha's need, desire, duty, life lesson. So you're learning to protect your fire, to steward it, to be your own father. I'm seeing that you're reparenting the father part of your life, which is father. You can think of the stars as the solar fathers. When many years ago, I got an ancient astrology reading, and he said to me, my star was Regulus. I have Regulus conjunct my moon at about 0.5 degrees. When I knew that, I started chanting. I started working with that star. At a full Kundalini awakening, I went to the abyss. I went to the bar to the realm of the dead for all of eternity. I came back with enlightened experience of enlightenment. I was seeing light and shadows going through my hand. I was able to see the frame rate on my phone flashing. And that's why I shifted my entire life into spirituality. So maybe you need to discover your star. You can book a session with me and we'll find your fixed star. I use the most advanced astrology app on the App Store. And you can work with the star by chanting it. You can work with it and invoke the energy from it, make an altar to it, and it will shift everything. That's your father who loves you, who wants to take care of you, and you can meditate and look at that energy. And as it flows through you, it will give you insight. It will shift your vibration. It will shift everything. The stars are extremely potent. They rule everything we do. This is the ancient astrology. It's not just the solar system. It's outside of this system, intergalactic. That's how powerful these energies are. They're intergalactic. So, yeah, work with your inner inspiration and steward it. I want you to take a deep breath in. Feel if there's anyone that needs to hear this channeled message. Send them this video. Tell them why it impacted you. If you've benefited from these readings, it's always good to leave a comment, a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can also become a member, become one of my little creatures, and receive how to do shadow work, how to take your trauma and pain, turn it into power, use it for visualization, and manifest the dreams that you want. I give step-by-step instructions how to do this, and I share way more about my story. It's more personal, more intimate, this group. If you feel called to be my little creature, it's $10 a month, and you get so much content. So I want you also to consider, if you'd like to support, you can donate. You can also consider booking a one-on-one session if you really need your hand held, if you want some extra energy from me and start to experience some of the experiences I'm experiencing regularly. Yeah, let's connect. Also leave a comment. Tell me if you have any suggestions for future videos and how you related to this content. Namaste from Nepal, the crown chakra of the earth.